now for our final story. Pat Hentges has been calling the plays in Mankato for more than 2 decades, but he's not looking back, he's looking forward, and he likes what he sees. There we are with Pat Hentges out in front of the Intergovernmental Center in City Center of Mankato. And Pat, 22 years, you've been the leader of this great city. With the blink of an eye?
Well, you know, it's been a wild ride, actually. I kind of feel like I'm kind of a stagecoach holding on to the reins and just trying to keep up and keep the horses going in the right direction.
Yeah, so much has happened over the last 2 decades. So let's just start from the beginning. When you first walked into City Hall back in 1996, what challenges did you find waiting for you there?
Well, actually the first day I walked in, the streets were clogged up with traffic and snow, and I knew we had a lot of basic work to do. But I think we've had a community leadership, and both on the elected official side and the community side, that really were up to some changes and it had high expectations on what local government could do for the community, and I was very fortunate to be able to lead that type of change.
I know when you first came to the city, a strategic plan or some long-term planning was a key goal of yours. So how has that gone, and what's in place now for that?
Well, I think we had to start very slow. We had to really fix a lot of the organizational service delivery issues, and we focused on building and doing solid planning for the future. So I'm pretty proud of the fact that really a lot of that strategic planning that we did early on in the city really has become kind of the way we do business. It's that type of foresight that we expect and the public expects.
And what makes Mankato a great place to do business and to raise a family?
First of all, we're a very safe community that has a strong family focus, and it's very diverse, open to all types of people, and I think that makes a big difference. And likewise, you see businesses that are emulating that same type of organizational and cultural feel with their businesses. So I think it's a lot of different factors that make Mankato attractive, but I think that's one of the primary factors.
Yeah, you have come a long way in these last 2 decades. So what's next? What are the priorities now moving forward?
The 3 themes moving forward, at least from a city perspective, are affordability of housing, transportation, and general community living for all ages, family types, and income. The second part of that is stewardship of the natural resources and the built environment, both financially, environmentally. It's a very beautiful area here that we get a lot of compliments for. And then finally, there's a lot of community building, whether we talk about Franklin Rogers that we just completed, or Riverfront Park, access to the river, and the Art Walk. And those types of projects are very attractive to families and individuals coming to work in this community, and we have to continue to build on that.
Now 22 years, and it's just talking to you here, I can still see you're excited to come to work every day and about what the future holds.
Well, you know, I'm not going to make any announcements regarding my future, but you know, as my age gets up here, I have to evaluate my career certainly in the next year, and I enjoy mentoring and working with a lot of the young leaders, whether in the city organization or they're a part of Greater Mankato growth. So hopefully that type of mentoring and sharing of my leadership can go on to the next generation of leaders.
And those are the stories of just some of the folks leading the Renaissance in southern Minnesota. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Connect TV. We'll see you back here in September.